Welcome back to another exciting episode of Max Homes Real
Real
Estate.
estate. Wow. Where were you, Max? There's been some time.
We were busy campaigning for, the US presidential elections, so
Really?
had to take a
You
break
went,
from this
you went
due to
straight to
health
US?
reasons. Huh?
You went straight to US?
Yeah, it's nail biting there. So very close.
Oh,
Polls are looking very close, but I have a strong, not a strong feeling. I have a feeling that Harris is going to be the next president, and yeah, things are going to look for good. Let's see.
yeah. Whoever it would be, like, I want a close fight. That
Yes.
is, that's the spirit, no?
Yes.
Yeah, always like to watch some close fights, rather going for a one-sided game.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So, what is?
yeah, let's get started on our. We have some major news to cover in the real
Okay.
estate market. And
Mm-hmm.
also, we'll see where the trends are headed
Okay.
next weeks in GTA. And
Let's get into it then.
all right, let me
Yeah,
share my screen.
please.
Okay, so
Yep.
we will, as usual, we'll cover the top news that impacts the real estate market, followed by the weekly GTA market trends and ground reality,
Mm-hmm.
followed by the average selling price and the mortgage rate changes that available in the market.
Yep. Okay.
So good news. The first major one that impacts the rates, the lending rates, is the inflation. And the good news is the inflation came down from 2% to 1.6 in September.
Wow.
So primarily the reason was because of there was a there was a dip in the gas prices.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's a gas price. When there is a dip in the gas price, all the cost of everything comes down. So which is good.
Mm-hmm.
So we are at 1.6, which is a great direction to expect another rate cut. The
Yeah.
question is, are we getting a 25 basis points or 50 basis points? So we have economics split 50-50 on that. We will discuss that in our next slide.
Mm-hmm. But even though we have 1.6, but the core inflation is still hovering around 2.2, something like that, right?
Correct. Yeah, the
Yeah.
core is, yeah, that's right. So if you
Yeah.
take the gas price away, it's
Mm-hmm.
it's a 2.2. Yeah.
Okay. I think Bank of Canada is more interested in core inflation, but again, the overall inflation is still under Bank of Canada's target, which is good, right?
Yes.
So yeah. So let's find out the other news which is impacting the decision.
Yeah, another factor is, of course, the unemployment rate. And
Mhm.
unemployment rate came down by 1 point, basically 0.1%. So basically, it
Okay.
came down from 6.6 to 6.5% in September,
Mhm.
which, from a rate cut perspective, that is not a good thing. uh, but from an overall economy perspective, which is a good thing. So let's see. So because the unemployment rate came down by 0.1%, we don't know whether we can really expect a 50 basis points cut in October 23rd announcement.
Mhm. So what do you
So,
think, Max? Like,
so I think the US gave a 50 basis points cut, and the Fed
Mhm.
gave a 50 basis points cut, and then I've read articles where the Feds think that they were a little bit aggressive,
Mhm.
giving 50 basis points. But if you look at Canadian, banks and Canadian Bank of Canada, I don't think they're gonna go that aggressive. So I'm pretty uh, sure that they'll only do a 25 basis points,
Yeah.
unless something dramatic happens. But I'll be betting on 25 basis points.
Yeah, I'm also on your side because we are a lot of. I mean, we are too much sensitive to these rate cuts, right?
Right.
Yeah, and we already discussed the two metrics that we have seen: the inflation trend and the unemployment. I mean, they went in different directions. So I think to balance it out, probably Bank of Canada would go with 25 basis point. Let's find out in next another 3 days, right? Yeah, on
Yes.
23rd you'll find out how it will be.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And this one is something different about the Toronto real estate bubble. We have
Hmm.
a lot of real estate market, and we talk about real estate bubble. So
Right.
basically, so this is statistics from the Swiss bank UBS. It's a Swiss bank that does the analysis of various big cities on their real estate.
Hmm.
And we were in the seventh position last year, and this year we are at fifth position. So basically, we went up. Um, Obviously, if you use your common sense, average selling price of any home here in GTA is like over $1 million, which doesn't make
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
definitely, we are in a bubble. We are,
Mhm.
overvalued. The real estate is overvalued. But will the bubble burst or not? No, that's a big question. If the bubble burst, everything is gonna go south. So I think our government policies and economists will have policies in place so that nothing drastic happens with respect to the real estate bubble. What do you
Okay.
think?
Yeah, yeah, same thing, same here as well. But yeah, it's very surprising to see that we jump another, two positions, right? Even after a market correction.
Right.
So yeah, it's really interesting. But again, as you said, the policies are there. Yeah, they are intact. So we feel that we are protected.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. The next major news that we have is about OSFI.
Hmm.
So they are starting November 25th. They are eliminating stress tests for uninsured mortgage switches. So basically, if you hold an uninsured mortgage with any lender, and you're gonna renew it, they're not going to stress test you at additional 2% more. So you should be good to switch any lender without any stress test, which is I think pretty good for people who is under uninsured mortgages, whose
Yeah.
renewals are coming up.
Right. Right. Yeah. We are in a high interest rate environment, so I think these changes would definitely help the current mortgage holders
Uh,
who are to renew with them, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah. So
So
basically, that covers the section one of
yeah.
the video.
Right.
So we'll have a section two of the video where we will cover the weekly GTA real estate market, average selling price, and the mortgage rate changes.
Okay.
So see you soon in our
See you
next
there. Yeah.